How's it going? My name is Marcus, and this is my coronavirus story. So, a little bit about who I am, what I do. My name is Marcus, like I said. I'm 24 years old. I'm in Ajax, Ontario, Canada. I do music production, and I also work retail part time. So, things became real in my mind at work. So, I work in a mall, and traffic just slowly just was on the decline. And there was more conversation about this stuff in the news. And it just became a little bit more, it just became a little bit more real, seeing it firsthand, day in, day out. And working, doing sales and things like that, and having to shake people's hand and have face-to-face interaction, and people not deciding to come in, definitely starts to make you think a little bit into how things were gonna turn out. And here we are. First things on my grocery list. Definitely felt like I need to stock up. Like, I was going emergency mode. So I'm thinking like bunch of meat, throw it in the freezer, dry food, canned food, tuna, whatever the case is, pasta, a lot of eggs, cereal, some almond milk, things like that. Just things that I could eat in the house. Didn't forget the guilty pleasures though. Had to get the ice cream, had to get the chips, chocolate covered almonds. Yeah, had to get those. But yeah, that was pretty much it for my first couple of rounds. On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared do I think I was? I think I would give myself a 6 or 7. Being that I didn't really feel unprepared, I just didn't know which way to go with everything. Like, is everything gonna get shut down? Is this lockdown mode? Is this like survival of the fittest? So there's things I definitely feel like I could have had, or just in general for that people say have for a rainy day, like for an emergency. So what I could have done better definitely is have an emergency plan. So me and my family kind of worked on something like that. Just, you have to keep into account, as exaggerated as it sounds, we didn't know what's gonna happen. Like, we've never seen something like this before, all of us, right? You just don't know how it's gonna go. We also ordered some emergency kits. It's like a little string bag. It came with like dehydrated water, in case you don't have access to anything. Like a mechanical energy wind up flashlight in case power went out, things like that. Gloves, blanket, it's all in there just in case. So definitely everybody get a survival kit. You just never know, and have some kind of plan in place. You never know if the networks go down, if the internet goes down. Just, hey, be ready. How it's impacted work or business? So work, like I said, I've been out of work for about just over a month now, but I'm still working from home, which is a blessing. So I'm very grateful for that. Haven't been laid off or anything like that. So very, very happy about that. But on the flip side, for business, like for my personal life and personal business, I feel like it's given me that opportunity back that a lot of people, I feel like, have this shared feeling. But time, we always say we have no time. Trying to balance out work-life balance, still trying to have a career, still trying to work towards something. It's tough. So it's kind of gave me a time and a moment to kind of realign myself and regroup, and shift that focus. So it's been a blessing in disguise. What are you doing with your time now you have a break? So I've been doing a lot of that, reanalyzing where I want to go, rerouting where I want to go, I should say. A lot of thinking. You're stuck with your thoughts a lot, right? A lot of thinking. The gym is closed, so I had to bring the gym to the house. So every morning I try to get up and either go for a run, do a quick circuit, some type of physical activity, or I'll beat myself up. I'll feel like a real bum. A lot of Netflix, a lot of YouTube, just whatever I can do to kill the time. There's been moments of like super productivity, in my opinion, and there's been times when I've been in bed, chips, blanket, Netflix, and I try not to beat myself up about it. Some people just don't work well under pressure. Some people do. And I think that the media, or social media, I should say, kind of pressures you to feel like, gotta stay working. So I try to keep that balance and stay in the middle. I'm gonna have good days, I'm gonna have bad days. So that's kind of my motive and my motto going through this. I try to tell myself that every morning. So that's where I'm currently at, and that's the plan for the rest of this, however long it might be. What do I think caused this? So I personally think this came from another source of species or agriculture. Something got into our system Where and how, I'm not going to speak on. I don't know. I was not there. But I think like a lot of other viruses, they're passed on through, through different species, specifically animals. We're eating animals, mammals, whatever the case may be. We're eating them. We're digesting everything they digest. You know, personally, I don't have a farm in my backyard. I don't know. I'm not growing chickens and cows and raising them, and feeding them. Like, it's just not a thing. So I think we need to do a better job at knowing where our stuff comes from. Be careful what we do eat. And then everything in moderation too. So I think in the next question, what do you think we could have done to change this, or done to have changed this? Definitely going forward, I think we need to do a better job at watching what we consume. We are what we eat. We really are what we eat, and we have to be careful. Everything in moderation, like I said, you might want to balance that out. Like, I personally try to do months of no meat or no specific meat or things like that. Just give your body a break, and just be careful of what you're eating, where it comes from. Have fun at the same time too. You know, we all have our days we want to binge and go out and eat whatever. We all do it, but everything in moderation. What's been the funniest thing I've seen so far related to the virus? There's been a lot of memes and like jokes and things like that. They've been okay. Some of them are funnier than others, but I think the funniest thing is the irony of people now being still being very self-absorbed in everything that's going on, as if this is like they're the only people to ever go through this. It's crazy to me, especially in Canada or North America, in this Western world and civilization. Like, it's just kind of, it's just very stupid and funny to me how people could still not see the bigger picture, or creating their own crazy narratives of how this happened. And I just think, man, like, yeah, that part's ridiculous for me. So I'd probably say that. And where can people find me? So right now at the house, I'm just playing, but at Mark Majore, at AMARCMAJORE. That's my handle on anything, any platform. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, everybody stay safe. Check on a loved one, you know, do something you never did before, learn a new skill, just do something. And at the end of the day, just stay sane, stay safe, and try to help somebody out along the way if you can. And you know, we'll see the light on the other side at the end of the tunnel. So peace and love. See you soon.